Hello, my name is Senator Donzella James, and I represent District 35 right here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's also known as God's country, where good things happen. March is Women's Month, and I'm honored and blessed to serve in the Senate chamber with so many women of integrity and character. I'm also reminded of former colleagues such as Shirley Chisholm, who helped lay the groundwork for success for future women leaders in the state of Georgia. So many of us stand on her shoulders right now. I know I do. And we have so many great women in leadership roles throughout this entire state. I especially want to thank Magistrate Judge Barbara Cardwell of the 35th Senate District. You see, Judge Cardwell represents the best of what my district has to offer. She is a woman of integrity, courage, and determination. She was the first woman and the first African American to be elected magistrate judge in Douglas County. And she assumed that office way back in 1984. And she's still doing a great job. That's why she was selected this year to be the servant leader of the 35th District. That's equivalent to being the Woman of the Year, or the Judge of the Year, or whatever of the year, because she's a great servant leader. She served with honor and distinction, and she makes me proud to call District 35 home. So in celebration of Women's History Month, 100 women of faith are having a tea party this afternoon to pray for the leaders of our country and pray for the best of the United States of America. Now, while it's called 100 Women of Faith, men are also welcome to attend and to pray with us and enjoy the festivities of tea and crumpets. So we've been blessed. We've been blessed this entire legislative year. And we've been busy too, very, very busy, working 10, 12, and 14 hours a day sometimes. So these last few weeks working on legislation passed over to the Senate from the House of Representatives on crossover day. Unfortunately, several good bills were not passed by the Senate on that crossover day deadline. So while this is disappointing, I am strongly committed to working on legislation that will benefit my district as well as this entire state. So some of the bills that we will work hard to bring back next year include SB 268, which is a bill that would have saved lives. It simply states that if a drunk driver makes a poor decision to drink, become impaired, and choose to get in the car with a child in the car, and that driver is stopped for a DUI, the driver would be reported to the Department of Family and Children Services if that DUI citation is found guilty. The judge will have the discretion of charging him with child abuse or child endangerment. So I hope this bill will pass next year, because the bill really received sweeping support from activist groups such as Mothers Against Drunk Driving and others. It's a simple, common sense bill that we're not going to give up on. It will be refined and ready for reintroduction next year. Now, another bill which we're still working hard on is legislation to incorporate the city of South Fulton. I've been working on this issue for over 15 years, and the people of South Fulton have made their voices heard loud and clear on their approval of cityhood. While the legislation failed to gain the traction that it needed this year to pass the Senate thus far, I'm still determined to champion this issue now and, if necessary, next year. I know that with the continued support of the community, we will easily be able to accomplish this goal. As Shirley Chisholm used to tell me, Senator James, or back then she said, Donzella, I want you to do one thing. Aim high, reach for the stars, and never settle for anything less. So I know that these last few weeks will be long and difficult, but as long as we stick on our principles and never compromise our values, we can truly achieve anything. So I want you to aim high and don't settle for anything less, because together we can take over our destiny and take over our districts and work hard to make this a better Georgia. So I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Again, I'm Senator Donzella James, always here for you.